Today I'm going to be talking about a little known fact in the binary options world, and if you don't know it, you might be shooting yourself in the foot. I will start with a question. If you're selling or trading with a put, how many times does price close below your strike, but then you lose? How does that happen? Well, I'm going to explain it today. It's very simple, and once you know it, it's going to change your trading. First of all, let's pretend that this line is a strike. And let's pretend that each one of these candles here is, say, an hourly candle or whatever. It doesn't matter. But let's say that price opens at the open of the candle, and that's where the signal comes out. And then when the signal closes, that is where the signal ends, or the expiry ends. For instance, on this candle right here, it opened here and it closed here. So price fell during this time. However, did price win? Well, I don't know. We're gonna talk about that here in just a second. Now, look at this candle. Price opened here and it closed almost identical here, but it did fall. So why did I lose that strike if I'm selling? The answer is a little known thing that a lot of people may not be aware of called the bid-ask spread. Do you know what the bid-ask spread is? The bid-ask spread basically states this. A bid-ask spread is the amount by which the ask price exceeds the bid price for an asset in the market. The bid-ask spread is essentially the difference between the highest price that a buyer is willing to pay for an asset and the lowest price that a seller is willing to accept to sell it. Now, all this means is the bid-ask price is how the market makers make their money. In the binary options world, there is no bid-ask price. There is only a spot price, and we will go over that here in just a minute. Now, on MT4, MetaTrader 4, and many other platforms, they're going to show you what's called the bid price. That's what we see right here. It's the bid price. If we also want to show the ask price, it's going to be right here. See that red line? Now you can watch it move up and down, and then you can watch the bottom line move up and down. The top line is the bid price, the top line is the ask price, and the bottom line is the bid price. We're looking at a 1-minute chart right now. 1-minute chart. So if you want to change this to an hourly chart, the bid-ask price is not going to be nearly as high as it is right here. You can see right now that the bid-ask price is very small in comparison to the candles. But you go down to a 1-minute chart, and it's going to be larger. Now, the red line is where traders can buy, and the white line is where traders can sell. And the part in the middle is where market makers make their money. So, since we know this, how can we use this to take advantage of binary options trading? Well, let's go back to this signal here. Price closed below the strike, but still lost. Let's switch screens here. Now, right here, you can see the same exact signal, and you can also see these yellow lines here. Now, what is this? This is the actual binary options price. This is where binary options price is right now. Okay, let's take a look at the binary options price right now. You see it at 131.542, 131.54, 544. These are going to be really, really close. We only want to go out to the 4th decimal point in most instances, but you can go 5. So there is a binary options price. And then in the red here, you can't see it really good. In the red here is the actual bid price. Now let me get this chart out of the way so we can see what we're looking at. Now notice the bid price is 1.31535. The binary options price is 131.55. So the bid price is always going to be lower than the binary options price. Always. In 99.99999% of the circumstances, it will always be lower, unless the bid-ask price is flipped for some reason. But you can notice the binary options price is always going to be just a tick or two higher, or maybe a few pips or whatever, than the bid price. And how much higher? Right now it's 3.3 pips higher, 2.9 pips higher, 3.0 pips higher. So you can see this right here on your screen. And whenever you're trading binary options, especially on like 5-minute binaries, it's imperative to know this. On hourlies, it really doesn't matter too much because of the way the strikes are structured. But on smaller time frames, you better know your bid ask, because they could be huge in comparison to what your actual binary options price is. So let's go back and look at that signal we were looking at. Remember this arrow right here? This bar right here? Well, you can look and you can see that the binary options price closed above the strike. The bid price closed below the strike, and that is why you lost your trade if you were selling this, because the binary options price did close above here, and you can see that right there. Now let's look at something else. See this candle here? Price dive bombed and price closed profitably. Now this is on a 1-minute chart. We're just pretending right now. I'm going to show you an hourly here in just a minute. But just realize that the binary options price is higher. Now we have jumped to a 1-hour chart. Now you can see right here, see the yellow line? You can barely see it. It's just a hair above the bid price, and you can see that right here. The spread is still about 3 pips. This is on the USD CAD. How can you use this to your advantage? Well, you can get the binary option price indicator. It's free. You can just download the thing and put it on your chart, and I will show you how it looks on a chart. Now, at first, you're going to see this. You're going to see candles. You're going to see the binary options price here. We're going to change it a little bit, and we're going to say a bull color is going to be blue, and a bearish color is going to be red. I'm going to change the width here so you can see it. Now, what we're going to do now is we are going to get rid of the bid price by going into MT4 and just making everything disappear. Now, there we go. Now let's see what happens after a few minutes. Okay, it's been a few minutes. Here is your chart. This is the bid price on MT4. Here is the binary options price. Let's look and see which one matches up with Nadex more. The binary options price, which is 131,605, 131,605, oh, 607 now, or the bid price, which is 131,588, 131,604. It doesn't match. This matches. You can get this indicator free if you want it. Just go to traderbotmarketplace.com and click on free tools right here. And whenever that opens up, it's going to list some indicators here. So you click on free tools and it's going to have all this free stuff. It's right here. TraderBot Marketplace binary price. That's what you want. And it's free. Just click it, download it, and install it into your indicators folder into MT4. Also, if you want the indicator to show your bid price or the spread here, that's something that Terry wrote. You can pick that up here. The file is going to be, if you scroll down, TraderBot Marketplace PSP. I don't know why he named it PSP. Go ask Terry, but it's in there. Alrighty. Thank you. You guys have a great day.